Hey peeps, and welcome to this video. This is an action figure makeover video. I'm gonna try to make this a series. This is where I get some action figures and try to convert them into something more interesting for the tabletop wargaming. This, for example, could be a very nice chaos bull. This is a miniature I got from Eldrader Creatures. It was about 10 euros. My girlfriend thought it could be interesting to convert it in something else. It goes about, I think it is 13 or 14 dollars. So let's try to make something interesting about it. The material they use for this model is very bendy. It's like Reaper miniatures of the bone range. So you actually don't want to spray prime it because then it will melt the plastic, and then even if you matte varnish it you will have shiny results on your color and it looks very bad. So we use the surface primer via brush and hand from Vallejo. Add 2 or 3 thin layers of it. The problem about the Vallejo surface primer, at least for me, is that I saw that if you have the feeling that it scrapes, you can scrape off the paint, but really what you have to do is let it set and cure more than 1 or 2 hours. I every time let it dry and cure overnight. However, you see the problem here is it creates bubbles, so you really have to watch it. Don't let it pool. I don't think it was very cold or warm or something like that. It is just that it pooled in this particular spot on the miniature and then it created those bubbles. So before applying the second layer of primer, you have to be sure that the first one is fully dried, because then it creates more problems with the bubbles and such. So as I prime him, I noticed that boy does he have a huge... So as I said, matte acrylic varnish from Vallejo, again applied by brush. Again we apply a coat, and if it's fully dry we apply a second coat. This will help with the color to not scrape off, because it is a very bad material. So compared to him and his organs, Archeon looks like a sissy.
Hello darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again.
So now I start basing the model with Panzer Ace's Dark Rust. It is kind of similar with Citadel's, what is it called, Rhinoxide, I believe. So I go, however, with the Dark Rust, mixing in some matte black. Army painter in this case. I'm starting to apply 1, 2 or maybe even 3 colors, but however after that I even varnish the model again, but with some gloss varnish, because it adds a more protective layer to it. And then again, before I move to the next step, which is adding every time a bit more of corn red into the mix and dry brush it and highlight it on, I even matte varnish it some times. So I almost achieved the color I want for his main body, and oh boy, his huge... So what I've done here is I started to almost dry brush. This is a heavy dry brush of Administratum Grey, I think, starting when my brush has a load of the paint. Most of it I've scraped off, but again, not everything, not like a usual dry brush. And I go down to the transition where almost all the color is away, and it makes a nice blend. But be sure you make it in circular motions. So those are the 3 colors I go to highlight it up. The white, the ceramic white, isn't actually the white Citadel produces. I put it in some drops of black, so this is the colors I will use. However, the Troll Slayer orange I didn't use in the end. Here we have the finished model.
Hello, motherfucker.
I'm pretty happy about the end result. However, I wanted to add some chains and more chaos bits on him. Even wings I wanted to add, or even a rider on him, but it would look like the chaos dwarfs, the bull that they have, and I don't want it to copy it. I might even add those in the future. However, I hope you liked this project. I might do a series out of it, buying some action figures and try to make them in something new, something useful. This is all about inspire you to make more of those and to be active in the tabletop. You can submit your own at submitmini.com. So if you like it, smash that like button, leave a subscription there, and stay inspired. See you next time.